First time reacting to Metallica.
God, dude,
it's
that
like
kind of
shit.
First time ever reacting. Okay, maybe it's your first time ever doing a reaction video to a Metallica song. We could put that on a video also. That ain't my first time ever reacting to Metallica.
But once again, a little misleading.
Pretty misleading.
Yeah.
Really
misleading.
And that's why we just don't touch shit like that. That's why we're just like, no.
Yeah.
Well,
so
if you look
somebody told us, and I won't say who, because, they have their own channel. They do their own thing.
Oh, that's fine, yeah.
They're not a bad person, but they're like, anytime that you should do first reaction to blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but it's not my first reaction to that artist. Yeah, but it's your first reaction to that song. It's like, no.
Yeah, but I see. I'm not. That's that clickbait stuff that I'm not. I
Yeah.
think on all of our videos. I think on.
Did it work for this person? Yeah,
Sure,
they have
yeah,
over
sure.
200,000 subs,
Yeah.
but that's just not who I am.
I think out of all of our videos that we have, 500 something videos, I think maybe only a couple of them have any type of clickbaity kind of thing. When we first started watching Tom McDonald, I did a couple clickbaits, but it wasn't a first reaction ever.
No.
It was a like, is he allowed to say that? Or like, it was like stuff like that. It wasn't like a Matt's even on my first reaction ever. That's our second episode.
Yeah.
On my first reaction ever, I didn't put Matt's first reaction ever to Tom McDonald. It's just hey, if you want to see him react for the first time ever, go watch episode number 2. That's the first Tom McDonald reaction ever, I'm pretty sure. So anyways, I think it should just be build your own base, man, and like that's just how it works. Wow.
Welcome back.
Wow, look at us go.
307 reacts. And when the light is green, you give her the winter green.
Lights are green, the mics are green, the lights are green, the mics are green.
So
and then all the lights on the computer are actually red, and that's good.
True. Yeah.
But here we are. How's it going, guys?
We are here. We are doing Superstar by Upchurch as a video that he released on a Thursday about a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
And we're super excited to get into it. He hasn't dropped anything in a long time, man.
He got really caught up with that Kylie thing. Kylie Rodney no, not Rodney. Rodney's the red flag dude, right? Red flag Ronnie. Ronnie.
I watched his first 2 videos on that, but like I don't have the time to worry about stuff like that.
Dude.
So I'm just like, you know what? Church, I appreciate it. I appreciate you doing your due diligence and trying to help.
I think
but I have too much going on in my life to keep up.
Personally, I watched through about 3/4 of that whole thing. I would still like to finish it up, and obviously it's still on, or apparently it's still ongoing. But I gotta say, man, I side with him on a lot of the shit. Dude, he brought up so many good points. I'm like, he did these little research things, and I'm like, he's connecting some pieces there, man. I won't give anything away if you guys haven't seen it, but go watch it. It's kind of worth a look. If you got nothing better to do for a Saturday morning, you're sitting there having coffee and you're looking through YouTube, just go for it. I don't really like Upchurch's content for other than the stuff that we do in here. I don't just go out on my own to watch his stuff, but that day that I watched that, I was like going back to his page and checking the next video, I was like going down the rabbit hole. So he had me. So go give it a go. In the meantime, let's check out Superstar.
Yeah.
This is newly released.
Dude, I'm excited. Like, God, dude, Upchurch's music is so good. Speaking of music, if you're looking to create music or hear music the same way that we do, you can get these headphones, or if you're looking to build a studio, these microphones, these stands, anything that we use that's a piece of gear.
Look, if you can dream it in the world of audio production or video production,
yes,
our boys over at Sweetwater got you covered, okay?
There's a link down below. Click on it. It helps us out.
If you go click that link and go to their website and buy anything off of their website from that link, we get a kickback because we are officially affiliate Sweetwater partners. Yes, and it has happened.
Here's the deal. Even if you just want to peruse around, click the link.
Go for it.
Just take a look. It helps us out regardless.
They have analytics on click-through. So, even if you click the link and go peruse around, they have deals and discounts.
If you're
and
a guitar
stuff.
player, get you some guitar picks, man. They're cheap. Here's the thing.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me tell you. Customer service.
Oh, next to none. Next to none in their customer service, man. It's absolutely insane.
And I'm not making this up. Okay, guys? Like,
no.
Like, I legit ordered a bass amp from them a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now. And the guy called me. I was at work, and I was like,
Indianapolis.
Indiana, that might be just in time. So I answer it. Hey, what's up? Hey, this is Dave over at Sweetwater, man. I just saw your package got delivered today. Wanted to make sure it showed up okay. I'm like, what?
I'm at work.
Huh? I was like, I'm at work. I haven't even seen it yet. Oh, okay. Well, hey, man, I'm going to shoot you a text. If there's anything wrong, you just send me a picture back, and I'll take care of it for you. I was like, okay. So I opened it up. It come with a sticker. It come with candy.
Every time, man. Every time.
Dude. They hook it up.
And that's the thing is like they'll just send you a text message and they're just like, hey, if something's wrong, like let me know. And like you said, you can send them a photo and they're like, okay, give me a second. All right, I'm going to email you a receipt or a packing slip. Go ahead and put that back on there. Get it on the truck. Everything will be next day. Like, dude, we needed a drum dial for our Billy Wilkins drum cover. He got it to us. Our tech got it to us in literally one day, overnighted, and we didn't pay a cent for shipping. Yeah. He just
from
got
Indiana,
it to us.
Man, just
literally overnighted the next night, and it showed up early afternoon, and we were able to do our drum tuning and stuff. So, anyway,
check them out.
Click the affiliate link. Let's get into this, shall we?
Yeah, let's get it.
Ryan Upchurch, Superstar official music video.
I like the lights.
I do too. They're just like those little. Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Dude, that's trippy.
It's like kaleidoscope looking.
Yeah.
Church. I pull up the Aldines. I go through the side door. Ghost in the saloon, security opening up my phantom door. They wishing I didn't know my word. Shit, tell them bitches keep wishing till the fucking wishbone hurt. Hit the strip like a boss with an entourage. Holla boys, we gon' drown out the downtown noise. All my ex-girls got my digits. All my old schools push start ignition. The courthouse like a Walmart to me, cause I'm in that mug on a weekly basis. Have a degree at the DMV. Shout out my folks in Davidson. Once a local, now powerhouse from a local, they ain't gon' take it. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, and they know it's facts, I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm just reminding these hoes. That Bubba got the game on lock, okay? Don't compare me to a so alive today, cause they ain't even touching my last year's wave. They cruising these roads that I helped pay. Like a Broadway girl when I walk this way. Hop in the truck, beat my DJ. Better skip that motherfucker, I hate or they get.
So I like that. He referenced a couple of different, like in just one line. It was so fast, and he's done this a couple times throughout the song so far. But Broadway Girls, he go remix Broadway Girls. So he brought up that whole thing with him and Chase Magstein, Morgan Wallen, and all that. And then he brings up Walk This Way, which was Steven Tyler saying Aerosmith, yes. So like he references the Broadway remix and then says what we did was just as great, but I dare you to walk this way. Like, talk like you as big as Aerosmith. Like, you say you are. He's like, you're not, dude. Like, I made more than you, like, in your whole career.
It's a big claim. It's a big claim to say, you know, I'm not a superstar. I'm not a Rolling Stone. I'm bigger than that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm past that kind of, which, you know, in the modern day, I think there is more to be said for being a superstar and more to be said for being like, you know, like a super mega famous content creator and a singer and like a don't give a fuck country boy who just does whatever the fuck, you know, like, I don't know.
You know, and that's the thing is he saying I'm bigger as far as my numbers? It's sort of, yeah, because he's like, well, I made more than you because 80% of what you make goes to your label anyway.
That's a good point, yeah.
But the other half of it is like, you ever hear of being the bigger person in the situation? And he's like, look, I'm up here just doing my thing, being as real as I am, and whether you like that or not, that's up to you. But
has he ever been in Rolling Stone? Has he ever done any like
Rolling Stone did a piece on him?
Did they? Okay, okay. I was just wondering, like, because
it wasn't a great piece.
Maybe there's really.
No.
I was just wondering, like, maybe he's referencing, you know, like Hollywood stars, Rolling Stone. Like, I'm not. I don't do any of that shit. I don't care about any of that stuff. And honestly, I think at his roots, he really doesn't. He's just like, you know, this is just kind of comes with the territory once you start getting more and more popular.
No,
you know what
sure.
I mean? But yeah, I have a few more things to say about him, but I want to kind of want to watch the rest of the video and then kind of comment on it at the end.
By the way, dude, this limo's fucking lit.
That's another. That was like, I'm like, is he sitting inside of a custom built PC? I'm pretty sure. Sure that's what I'm looking at.
That's a water cooled.
Water cooled, dude. He's got the fucking. That's the power buttons right there, and he's got the fucking power supply. All right, let's go.
Back it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go back to it.
Cause they ain't even touching my last year's wave. They cruising tolls in these roads that I help pay. Make a Broadway girl when I walk this way. Hop in the truck, be my DJ. And they better skip every motherfucker I hate, or they getting kicked out like an Uber with no pay. They wanna sue me while I'm on tsunamis. I didn't fondle, so they ain't too fond of me. Got the magic stick like a black wand on me. And I win so much they really want me to leave. Stone, baby, tell them I don't need a beat. Vision clear cause it's being filmed by beat. Who want the smoke cause we all love the cheap. Fuck everybody, y'all can all get a G cause I ain't a superstar.
Man, he referenced, I heard him reference Stone Baby in there. He said Stone Baby at the beginning of it, and then he referenced something being shot by I think by not by A-Loose, but he said by Beat or B or something like that. I don't know. What's B? Oh, B. Is it B-Loose? I thought it was A-Loose. I thought it was A-Loose, but B-Loose. I don't know.
I've heard. I'm pretty sure he said V-Loose.
Maybe he did. You guys know me. I'm terrible.
It's a V or a B. I don't know. Bravo.
And we're not gonna go down and look at the lyrics if they're posted. I don't care about that right now. But we're just gonna. But I'm just trying to pick up the references here. Okay?
Yeah, he's like the picture's so clear because it's shot by V-Loose.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he makes all these references so fast. Let's
try out his boys.
Try and pick him up here.
Stone, baby, tell him I don't need a beat. Vision clear cause it's being filmed by beat. Who want the smoke cause we all love the cheap. Fuck everybody, y'all can all get a G. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, and they know it's facts, I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm just reminding these hoes. Mud to gold, so nice, so
mud to gold.
Me can't clone, Kevlar my backbone. Done talking like I lost my phone. Ain't sharing shit, do it on your own. Pay my dues, now I'm in debt for helping shit. Artists make toilet songs. It's time for me, motherfucker. Then I'll see, motherfucker. Getting in my rocket ship right now. Can I get a countdown? 3, 2, what? Motherfucker. Who you see under neons? I'm the Nashville they wanna be on. Pull fast and I'm staying hot like my blood type all Freon. I ain't a superstar. I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, and they know it's fact. I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm one of the chosen ones. I ain't a superstar, I ain't a rolling stone. I'm greater than that, they know it's facts, I'm just reminding these hoes.
That was good, man. That was real good. I like the one line. He goes, "No, I'm not sharing your post. Build that on your own." And he goes, "I've helped rappers in their career build nothing but toilet songs."
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man.
Think about some of the battles he's been in, man. Some of the stuff we've reviewed on our page. It's like, yeah, that there's no way some of these songs would have as much attention as they have if it weren't directly related or involving Ryan Upchurch. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
yeah,
if it was just a self-release thing, it'd be so insignificant and so but the fact that you had to like coattail somebody and try and like clout chase somebody to get some views, and he talks about that. He's talked about that tons of times on his channel.
He also talked about, all the people taking him into court. He goes, because they say I fondled, but I didn't fondle them or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? And he's just like, man, it ain't nothing but a thing. Like, I'm bigger than that. Like, we'll see.
What an interesting kind of like story. He's such a interesting case because like he's not some like born into fame, wasn't like related to some super famous musician or anything. Like he wasn't like, didn't come from a movie star family that I know of, right? Like I don't think so. He literally just like built his own, and even to like today, he acts different than other superstars. Be honest. I mean, he sells out arenas and stuff. He's basically a superstar. Yeah. I don't know what your definition is of that, but I would say loosely based. That's what he is. But yet he gets on YouTube and he'll make these big claims about like these missing people and like get all involved in these other little tangents and stuff like that, and then jump on these panels with these random people and like just here I am. I want to talk about this really quick. And like he doesn't act like like a superstar. Maybe that's why he doesn't really seem like one, but he totally is, man. And it's like seeing the two different sides of it and like trying to kind of relate those it kind of doesn't make any sense to try to do that.
And that's the thing that makes him unique is because you would try to put somebody that has this level of fame into a box.
Yeah.
And you can't because he doesn't fit in the box. He's bigger than the box. And maybe that's what this whole song is about is I don't fit in with the famous in Nashville. I don't fit in with the famous in Hollywood. He goes, because I'm just some dude who has come and worked my ass off to build this career.
Yeah.
And I'm not just me. Like
he's not red carpet famous, but he's on the same level as those people that are red
if not
carpet
bigger.
Yeah, that's way bigger than some of those people. It's just really interesting. I was thinking about that. I've been thinking about that, especially when I was watching him go over the missing girl case and stuff. Just thinking about like this weird like multi-millionaire dude that like superstar, sells out arenas, rock star guy, and like trying to think of like, Ozzy Osbourne kind of doing the same thing. Like you wouldn't see him doing that. You wouldn't see like one of the Kardashians doing this weird investigative shit, right?
The closest person that I could guess would be Post Malone. But that's the reason why I like Post Malone.
I'd see that.
Post Malone, I don't like his music, but I like him as a person because he's just like
relatable.
Yeah.
More relatable and more. It seems like he's more accessible,
grounded.
like that kind of a thing. Like he'd be easier to like reach out and talk to,
Yeah.
And maybe more apt to respond. I don't know. There's just something about him, something about Upchurch that I find really interesting with just like his backstory, because there isn't like there's none of this like tied to some famous thing or like I had this big wealthy chunk of cash that I was able to go out and do this thing. It's just kind of like nah, man, I like singing and rapping.
I recorded my first album in a trailer, and from there it's just been up and up and up.
Wanted to be a rap artist and a country boy and like do his thing. It's kind of crazy. It's
crazy, man.
And I know I'm like over a decade late to the party or whatever it is. I usually am with these kind of things. But like thinking back on the news reports, and it makes so much sense that he got the interviews and he still gets them, and it makes so much sense that these people were so interested in him because they had the same perception. Like, who's this dude out of Tennessee that's just like selling out these shows? Like he shows up to a place and these places like pack out and the places go crazy. Like this is a guy to pay attention to, and here we are today, and he's just like,
man, and it's one of those things we've talked about it here before, right? Because we were talking with Josh the other night, and there's some artists who need to go somewhere to be discovered. Like a lot of people go to Nashville, a lot of people go to LA because that's what they want, and that dream is for them, and that's fine.
And music is really accessible in those places. I would argue probably too accessible these days, but whatever, it still happens.
It's oversaturated for
sure.
Look
at our boy Ian Munsick, takes off to Tennessee and comes back and boom, mega famous, signed by UMG. Thanks, man, appreciate that. Didn't help us on our YouTube episode, but anyway.
But we were talking with Josh kind of about that, and I was like, one of the goals for our channel, and not only just our channel, but helping out other local artists, helping them produce content and put things on YouTube and make music videos and record music. Because, like, not everybody here in Wyoming is doing that. And I would dare say that out of all of the musicians here, less than 1% actually put out content. And of that less than 1% who do put out content,
that content
really
is
bad.
Dry, dude.
It's
like,
bad.
So dry that it's like, some of it's cringy. Like they put it out and you're like, oh no,
like shot on a Nokia phone, cringy. Like it's bad.
And like, man, don't like your shoes. Don't buy shoes for your band. Try and put them on Facebook. Don't do that.
Okay,
you're in Casper, but start with shirts and hats.
And regardless, here's the thing: they don't even need to be doing merch yet.
That's the thing. Like, don't even do.
You don't
buy
have
lights.
an EP.
Buy a
you
camera.
You don't have an EP. Why are you selling shoes?
Buy lights and a camera. And buy recording equipment.
Anyway,
go to Sweetwater.com.
The point I'm getting at with this is I told Josh our goal is to be the person who makes our town famous. If you're in Wyoming and you want to record something, you go down to Casper and hit up boys. 307 Reacts, and they'll get you hooked up.
Yep.
Like, that's what we want to be known for. And where Upchurch was from was a town a lot like Casper. There wasn't anything...
Had nothing really.
There wasn't shit going on Pond Creek Road.
Right,
just,
yeah.
but here he is now. He's the guy.
That's the one.
Made his town famous. And, anytime you think of that town, you think of Ryan Upchurch and Leroy Biggs. Leroy Biggs about to do the same thing,
It's true.
man.
It's true.
So, he's so inspiring in so many ways just because God, dude, nothing but hard work got him to where he is.
He is a hard worker. I'll give him that, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely puts in hard work, and it shows for sure. Like, he wouldn't have that following if he wasn't just grinding all the time. So that's how you make it happen, man.
Yeah,
80% of the job is showing up all the time, every day, all the time. You know.
Well, that's going to be a 5 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, I'm good with it, man.
And,
that works.
If you guys like this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Bow.